Here's why Prince George and Princess Charlotte will be jealous of baby Sussex. Every member of the royal family is important, but when it comes to the actual line of royalty, some family members are more important than others. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are about to welcome their first child, which means Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are about to have their first cousin. But there's a chance Prince William and Kate Middleton's children will be jealous of baby Sussex. Here's why. Will and Kate's kids have a lot of royal responsibility. Prince Charles is next in line for the throne. And according to royal tradition, the oldest child will one day become king or queen. For a long time, males took precedence over females in terms of succession, but the rules have recently changed. This means that George, being the oldest child, will eventually rule. And should something tragic ever happen to George, Charlotte is then the one who would take over, and then Louis, should it come down to that. But with the potential to rule comes a lot of royal responsibility. Growing up, William always had a lot on his plate in terms of keeping his reputation nearly perfect. This means Will and Kate's kids won't enjoy quite as much royal freedom as their cousin. Baby Sussex won't need to follow the same royal rules as his or her cousins. Baby Sussex's life will be a little more lenient than the life George, Charlotte, and Louis live. This is because baby Sussex is so far from the throne that he or she would probably never rule. Think of it this way, the reason Princess Eugenie can have an Instagram account and Princess Beatrice can't live in New York is because the chances of either woman ruling are very slim. Baby Sussex is a cousin to the future ruler the same way Beatrice and Eugenie are cousins to a future ruler, which means they are not as high up in terms of royal importance. Harry always envied those who didn't have to live the royal life. If George, Charlotte, and Louis are anything like Harry, they will definitely be envious of their cousin. When Harry was growing up, he always hated the royal spotlight. After his mother died, he recalled having to walk behind her casket in front of thousands of people while millions of other people watched him on television. I don't think any child should be asked to do that under any circumstances, Harry told Newsweek in a 2017 interview. Harry lashed out a bit as a teenager and young adult because he didn't like all of the royal rules. Now, he's learned that he can use his influence to do good in the world. But growing up, there were times when he didn't want any part of it. George will have more responsibility than any royal in his generation. If anyone will feel the pressure of growing up, it will be George. George, provided he is able, is guaranteed to rule one day. Charlotte and Louis are not. George's life will be very different from any of his cousins, since his whole upbringing will be preparing him to one day take the throne. While Kate and William try to keep their household as normal as possible for the kids, there is a lot of responsibility on George's shoulders, and it will only grow as he grows. There will likely be times when these royals look over at their cousins and wish they had a bit more freedom.
What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below and don't forget to subscribe to get instant news update.